For those who do not know me, my name is Ray Reynolds. Some of you call me Rayzor, which is a good name right now. I feel like I need a sharp tongue to get my message out. Today, I witnessed a good friend of mine be ambushed, be berated in front of the whole country on TV. Corey Lewandowski I met during the Trump campaign over the last 3 years. I've had the privilege to be a photographer at several of Corey's book signings. I've met Corey half a dozen times. Got to find out that he's a great human being, a great father, a great patriot, a man that loves his country, the man that's loyal to the president, a man that will stand up for the taxpayers, stand up for the voters. And to see what Jerry Nadler did to him today is embarrassing. It almost makes me ashamed to be an American right now to know that this can happen in this country. I watched a good friend of mine, Doug Collins from Georgia, try to intervene, try to stop the nonsense, and to no avail. The Democrats got to make complete asses out of themselves in front of everyone. One thing we all know now is we have to have Donald Trump as president 4 more years. 2020 must be a statement made. As voters, we need to let the Democrats know we have had enough. They've put illegals before Americans. They've tried to take our guns. Now they refuse to let you correct your children at an early age, but you can kill them at birth, and that's okay. The Democrats have turned our country upside down. We're told now that if you're American, you should be embarrassed. I've never been a politician. Didn't really get into politics until my mother and my sister passed away in 2015, thanks to Obamacare. My whole story started because of my insurance being taken away. And I got sick of seeing the politicians lie to us out of both sides of their face. Once I heard Donald Trump speak, I knew Donald Trump spoke for me, and he spoke for Americans. The one thing I know is Donald Trump loves this country, and Donald Trump stands up for all Americans. Black, white, yellow, it doesn't matter what race. Donald Trump speaks for all of us. I feel like my fight has just begun after hearing what I did today. With Corey Lewandowski being a citizen and being attacked like he was by the Democrats, knowing that they tried to have a coup to remove our president, they wiretapped his phones, they've done everything they could to remove President Trump from office. They've nearly destroyed our country by separating us with the racism crap that we've been hearing. We know now that we have the biggest fight ever on our hands. We know now that our country is in trouble. We know that we, the people, are starting to take the country back. That our vote does count. So I'm asking all my friends to hear this. Look over my country accent. Look over my lack of education. Look over the rough tone of my voice. Open your eyes and see what I see. our country is in trouble. We have to come together as one if we are going to defeat the Democrats again. We've got to go to the polls. We got to come out strong. You can't go by yourself to the polls this time. You've got to bring 4 or 5 other people with you. We've got to vote in numbers if we want to continue to progress and get our country back on the right track. After what the Democrats did to Corey Lewandowski today, it should scare the hell out of every one of you. It should show you, if they can do this to Corey, what can they do to us? What they can do to you, just the average man? I support Corey 100%, and I'm hoping he'll go ahead and run for Senate in New Hampshire, because if he does, then we'll have another person in Congress or in the Senate that will speak for us and stand up for us. That's something we lack right now. We've got to do all we can to give Ben Klein, Mark Meadows, Jim Jordan, and Doug Collins our support. Louis Gohmert. These men stand up for America. We've got Lindsey Graham stands up for us now. Without these patriots, we will be put back in the dark ages. America will be turned into a third world country if we do not keep Donald Trump in office. I mean, you look at the economy is booming right now. People's getting to go on vacation again. People buying cars again. People are allowed to going out to live again. People have money in their pockets after payday. You're getting to keep more of your money thanks to President Trump tax cuts. We have to get rid of the Democrats, whatever it takes at the polls. We have to come out in numbers. We have to stop the agenda that the Democrats have right now, putting the illegals before Americans and doing all they can to take our rights away from us. Last week, North Carolina sent a message that they're going to stay red. They're going to stay Republican. And now the rest of us need to continue to carry that message. 2020 is just around the corner. Right now, we've got to become strong. We've got to come together in all the counties. We got to get all the voters we can. We need to raise all the money we can. And then we need to send a message that the Democrats will no longer run this country. We need to send a message that Americans are in charge of this country. And as far as Americans, that means Republicans. Because we know the Democrats stand for everyone but Americans. I hope that this podcast will get you out to vote, will make you think like it has me. The ones that does not think your vote counts, let me tell you it does. I know that now. I was 55 years old before I cast my first vote, and it was for Donald Trump. Now you need to get out and cast your vote. If you never voted, go out, support your Republican in your state. Donald Trump has to be reelected for 2020 if you want to continue to keep what you got. If you want to continue to grow.